People who believe in God see proof of his existence everywhere that they look. They point to nature, they point to the sky, they point to things like the complexity of the human eye, and to them, all of those things are the proof of the existence of some sort of higher power, of some sort of concrete evidence that we were created by something greater than us that had some sort of master plan for everyone in their existence. But people who do not believe in God see these exact same things and see evidence of his absence. They see the way nature works, and that reaffirms their belief that everything is random. It affirms their belief in some completely random Big Bang evolution, whatever it is that all of these people believe. And both of them, to themselves, are absolutely correct, because at the end of the day, you are always going to find exactly what it is that you seek. When you look for some sort of evidence of, again, a higher power, everything will show you that. When you look for evidence of a lack of a higher power, everything will show you that, because that is what it is that you are looking for. In the same exact way, when you go out into the world looking to have problems, you are always going to have problems. I used to go everywhere and have issues with somebody wherever it is that I was, and I thought that that was proof that people just had an issue with me. But when I stopped looking for that, when I stopped going out places believing that I would have some sort of problem, I stopped having some sort of problem. Because it wasn't that the problems were there, it is that I was looking for them and therefore brought it upon myself. And this is what people miss when they go throughout the world the way that they go throughout the world. Somebody who believes that every time that they get pulled over, it is because of the color of their skin, will always get pulled over for the color of their skin. Somebody who believes that they can't get a job because of their gender or their sexuality or, again, the color of their skin, will never be able to get a job because of their gender or the color of their skin or their sexual orientation or whatever the case may be. Because when they get rejected, their mind will tell them that that is why they are being rejected. Never mind all of the rest of the stuff, because that is what it is that they are looking for, and that is what it is that they will find. People who are depressed see the world as a dark and dreary place because they look for dark and dreary things, and that will always be exactly what it is that they find. Whatever it is that you focus on, you will get back. Two people can see the exact same thing, and one person can see it as negative and the other can see it as a positive. One person can see it as proof that they are unlucky and the world is unfair and all of that nonsense, and one person can see it as proof that everything is amazing and that everything is going right. And they are both correct, but they are both seeking different things. And that is the way the world works. That's how the universe works. Whatever it is that you seek, so you shall find. And this is why your perspective and your worldview is so important. When you go out into the world looking for reasons that you are going to fail, you are going to find a bunch of reasons that you are going to fail. So many people approach things with this negative defeatist attitude. They start a workout program thinking that that workout program isn't going to work for them. They start a diet thinking that that diet isn't going to help them get in shape because of their genetics. So they go and they half-ass do it, and they skip over stuff because they think it's not going to work anyway. They cheat on the diet because they think it doesn't really matter anyway. None of this is actually going to make a difference. And because of that, it doesn't work out, because that's what they were looking for to happen, so that's what they made happen. It doesn't mean the workout was bad. It doesn't mean that the diet was bad. The problem was their belief in it, and their belief in these things prevented them from doing what it was that they were actually supposed to do, because that's difficult, and they didn't think that it was going to work anyway, so they didn't even bother. And that is what most people in this world suffer from. People walk around unable to improve their situation because they believe that they cannot improve their situation, so they look for proof of the fact that they cannot improve their situation. People are so intent on arguing for their shortcomings. When I say something like, you anyone can beat their depression because it's a choice and a result of their actions. People will bend over backwards to try and prove that it's something that they have absolutely no control over and it's something that they can do nothing about. And because that is their intention, that is exactly what it is that they will get. They can't fix it because they don't believe that they can fix it, so they look for proof of the fact that they can't fix it, and they find it so they don't fix it. People are stuck because they look for reasons to be stuck. They look for reasons that they cannot improve their situation. They look for reasons that they cannot get out of the depressing and dreary and gloomy ass world that they have created for themselves. So they see nothing but boundaries and shackles, and other people live in the exact same world, or they see nothing but abundance and opportunities. The only difference is perspective, and then it's this all of this comes from your mindset, from your attitude, from the way that you look at the world. When you see the world as a negative place, the world will be a negative place. When you see the world as a great place, the world will be a great place. But until you take the time to improve your mindset, you are always going to be stuck in a pit that you have created because you believed that where you are was a trap, as opposed to an opportunity to get somewhere different. Until you shift your perspective, you are never going to be able to see the path that you need to see to be able to get where it is that you would like to get, even though it is right in front of you.